Hello there, awesome people. Today we dive into a fascinating mind. We're talking about Jean Baudrillard, a French philosopher and postmodern thinker. His ideas might bend your brain, but they are incredibly relevant now. So, what is this big idea? It's called hyperreality. Hyperreality means a copy without an original, or the copy feels more real, more engaging than the actual real thing. Think about that for a moment. In hyperreality, the lines get blurry. The line between real and not real. Signs and symbols become powerful. They don't just point to reality anymore. Instead, they start to become the reality. Baudrillard pointed his finger at media and consumer culture. These things produce endless images and narratives. These stories can sometimes overwrite our own sense of what is genuine or truly authentic. Imagine a world totally drenched in media. TVs are on everywhere in every corner of our lives. The internet buzzes constantly with updates, notifications, and endless streams of information. Our phones are always in our hands, connecting us to this digital flood. Information bombards us from all sides, through screens, speakers, and even our watches. Images flash before our eyes non-stop, creating a constant visual stimulation. Sounds and notifications fill the air, demanding our attention at every moment. This is pretty much our world today, a landscape dominated by media. This constant media saturation is key to our modern experience. It helps to create simulations, immersive experiences that mimic reality. These are models of reality, crafted to engage and captivate us. These models can be very powerful, often more compelling than the real world. Sometimes they are much more appealing than the actual, messy, complex reality we live in. Think about news reports or carefully edited videos online, each showing a curated version of events. They always show a specific version, a selected slice of many events, often leaving out the full picture. Over time, these crafted versions can start to feel like the truth, shaping our perceptions. This is how simulations gain their power, becoming our reference points for reality. They become our reference points, the lenses through which we view the world. We end up living with these simulations, often preferring them over the real world. They significantly shape our understanding and influence our beliefs and desires, molding our reality. Movies are such a great example here. Think of famous films like The Matrix or The Truman Show. These films explore hyperreality very directly. The main characters live in fake worlds, constructed to seem real. They genuinely believe these worlds are real, until they start to question their reality. Social media is another huge one. Your Instagram feed or TikTok For You page is often a curated highlight reel. People show only their best moments, the highlights of their lives. These moments are filtered, edited, and perfected to look their best. Is this a reflection of real life, or is it a much better, shinier version? Advertising practically screams hyperreality at us. Ads are constantly selling us lifestyles. They show perfect families in perfect homes, living ideal lives. They promise dream vacations and endless joy. Products are presented as instant solutions to all our problems. These are carefully constructed, attractive ideals. Even theme parks play a big role in this hyperreality. Consider Disneyland, a classic Baudrillard example. It's a real fantasy world, an imaginary place made totally concrete. In these spaces, the line between reality and fantasy blurs completely. So what if we really are living deeply within this hyperreality? What are the actual effects on us? We are constantly trying to sort the real from the merely simulated. Our fundamental sense of authenticity can be challenged every single day. Our identities themselves might start to change. Are we truly who we are, or are we more who we present online? We might begin to value the image more than the underlying substance. This affects how we see ourselves and how others see us too. It can certainly affect society as a whole. Understanding this concept of hyperreality helps. We can learn to become more critical and aware as consumers of media, products, and information. And that is a very useful skill to have today. This whole idea of hyperreality is certainly a lot to take in. It's a concept that challenges our understanding of reality and fiction, but it feels incredibly relevant, especially to our current digital age. We live in a time where the lines between the real and the virtual are increasingly blurred. An age where screens are everywhere, and powerful images shape our perception. These images can sometimes feel more real than reality itself. It's the water we swim in, the air we breathe. Hyperreality is all around us, influencing our thoughts and actions. So, here's a little thought experiment. Take a moment to reflect on your daily interactions with digital media. Where do you personally see hyperreality? Is it in the way you consume news, or perhaps in the games you play? Where does it pop up in your daily life? Think about the moments when the digital world feels more engaging than the physical one. Maybe it is in your newsfeed, a favorite video game, or even in the way brands communicate with you, or in the way brands talk. Advertisements and social media posts are crafted to capture your attention and emotions. Think about specific examples you notice. How do these digital interactions compare to your real-life experiences? Does the copy, the simulation, sometimes feel better? More polished, more exciting, or even more authentic than the original? More engaging, or even more real than the unedited, unfiltered original thing? This is the essence of hyperreality. So now that you know, do you think you're living in reality, or are you trapped in something far more simulated? We would love to hear from you. Your thoughts and experiences can help us explore this topic further. Drop a comment with what feels more real to you, your life, or what's on your screen. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe at Chasing Sunsets 49. Because we're just getting started. Take care.